I'm going to go over the article. Just trigger warning, the 911 call is going to be at the end. New court documents are detailing increasingly disturbing details in the investigation of a 2-year-old's violent death. Around 1:45 a.m. on Thursday, April 28th, officials with the Enid Police Department were called to the Grand Prairie Motel located in the 2800 block on a drowning call. Officers arrived and found 2-year-old Caliyah had been removed from the pool but was unresponsive. She was taken to Integris Baptist Hospital where she was pronounced dead. It had been confirmed by the medical examiner she had been essayed or raped. Okay, so according to detectives, Guyton was found with orange shorts around her neck and had injuries consistent with an essay. I want to note that those orange shorts were on Michael before this. Okay, so prosecutors say those shorts contained room keys for 2 rooms occupied by 51-year-old Michael Guyger. Officials say he arrived at the hotel Wednesday, the 27th of April, to work at the hotel, and the company provided him 2 rooms to utilize. Authorities also say he had made contact with the girl and her family at the pool sometime on the 27th and offered her chips and candy. Later that night, while Caliyah went to sleep, with her grandfather in the family's room, her parents went to one of the Geiger's rooms with him to hang out together. Investigators say evidence suggests... Hold on, you guys. That they consumed alcohol and meth. At some in the evening, Guyger offered Caliyah's mother $5,000 to spend 24 hours with him. Although she refused, the parents located a woman who agreed to spend time with him. The parents then left the hotel to retrieve the woman sometime before midnight. A short time later, the grandmother arrived at the hotel after work and noticed the family's hotel room door slightly ajar. However, believing Caliyah's parents were in the custody of the child, she went inside and remained in the room. At 11:47 p.m., Guyger was seen leaving the hotel wearing gloves and a pillowcase. The front desk clerk thought the behavior was strange and told a maintenance worker. That worker told authorities he went upstairs and noticed Guyger moving away from his occupied room with what he thought was a baby doll. Upon search of Guyger's rooms, the officers found a very bloody scene with clothes belonging to Caliyah. Prosecutors say the room looked to have clearly been staged to lure Caliyah. It had gummy worms spread across the bed, juice bottles around the room, and the TV had a cartoon channel on. All right, this is the police escorting him out. After a 7-hour search, he was spotted on a nearby roof and taken into custody. They said he was found with blood on his hand and his body. They also located gloves and a pillowcase. He is now charged with murder in the first degree, rape in the first degree, kidnapping, and burglary in the first degree. And he had just been released from prison. Just been released from state custody in March after serving a 10-year sentence for kidnapping in Oklahoma County. Then this is her visual, the picture here, in memory of her. The news station was able to reach Caliyah's mother, Chelsea, on Friday. Yeah, I'm judging because the parents now have a GoFundMe set up, and last I checked, it had reached over its $10,000 limit. Yeah, I understand the funeral home is going to cover the cost of Caliyah's funeral, and I understand you want to give her a nice funeral. But, yeah, it's Michael's fault. But why is it not your fault for, doing something? There are several red flags here. Several. And instead of walking away and getting the hell away from this man, you hang out with him like, oh my God, if someone ever made such a ridiculous remark about my child in front of me, I don't care if I was alone and my child wasn't there and they made the remark and it was about somebody else's kid, I would get the hell away from them. Like, what kind of idiot hangs around such a sick person? Okay, and the parent's name is Caliyah Guyton and Cody Buckingham. I have been told that they are going off on Facebook, defending themselves, saying that it wasn't their fault, and then they're also saying they didn't do drugs with this man. Okay, but the police said they have proof that they did, but even if that's not true, you still, after so many red flags, continue to hang out with this man. Like, what is wrong with you mentally? What is wrong with you mentally? And they even admitted that that's the comments he made. Like, they have that on record. So this article says the man, this is his picture. He was recently released from prison for kidnapping. And I just want to say that the parents are saying they never left her alone with him, but the grandparents are saying different, because the grandpa was asleep and the grandma got back and they heard the father yelling, "Where's my baby?" So if that was the case, and they left him in the room with the grandparents, why not just walk in the room and check to see if she's in there first? Because you didn't find her in the pool till after. All right, the audio is coming up, and I'm going to get off here and let you guys listen to it for yourself. I just want to let you guys know, though, the person that's on the 911 call, it's an employee of the hotel, and the mother is the one in the background.